Hey, if you're watching this video, it's because you care about groups. So whether you're a group person, a point person at your church, a group leader, we're really excited to just share something with you that honestly nothing is new under the sun. We stole this idea, so we're sharing it with you to just let you know what we have in our Group in a Box. You've probably heard about Group in a Box. We got the idea originally from Adam from Sandals Church, and then I'm hearing more and more churches with their boxes. So do you want to see what's in our box? Group in a Box, C4. It's real simple. When you open it up, there's a nice welcome message on, like, nice paper. So, hey, thanks for, deciding to lead a group, and we're so glad that you decided that. And then you can see there's all kinds of fun stuff. We got candy. I don't want to dump it on the floor, but we've got mugs. We've got some very interesting little things like decks of cards. So let me just walk you through some of the things that are in this box. First of all, there's a leader's guide. And I would say this is like our favorite thing, because we were sort of in that place where we're launching groups and trying to equip leaders, trying to get groups on the same page, trying to make it easy to start groups. And like we had a leader's guide, and then we had another handout and another handout. We sort of dump all this stuff on the leader. Well, let's get simple. So we put it all in one place. This leader guide really simply outlines why do we do groups right from the beginning, what is our group goal, and for us, it comes down to noticing each other's spiritual growth and caring when tough things happen. If you want to know more about what that means, you can watch our video series on that, which I'll show you in a minute. But there's our group goal outlined, and then group values. What do we value as groups, so that all groups are understanding this, and it's not like they have to create their own idea. Count me in is very significant. Groups will only be healthy if everyone's in. And group roles is a value. We value shared responsibility. And the way that we do this is by this very cool thing, a few things in our box, one of which are these group role cards. Now, these group role cards, you can see they're like kind of a heavy credit card-like thickness. And we've created roles that we think, if everyone's sharing responsibility in the group, what are the different roles and how can we teach them how to be a group? And guide is one of the roles. The leader doesn't have to do everything. In fact, we harp on this. Leaders, please do not do everything, but your role is to equip everyone to participate. And here's all the ways they can participate. There's the role, there's the job description. The guide is the one who helps guide the discussion that day. And not everyone chooses this card, but you'll find that more people will step up and sort of be the facilitator for the night. And then we have the timekeeper, and that some people love being the timekeeper, and I'll tell you, our group needs a timekeeper. Encourager, just getting everyone to participate. Connector, this is a person who sort of helps you get in contact with each other outside of group time, and sometimes they're that party person that just likes to create extra, let's go out for dinner, The prayer person, this is also a great opportunity to see people grow in their spiritual gifts, and you're going to see maybe even the quieter people say, you know what, I really want to help us with prayer time tonight, meaning we're going to divide up into 2s and 3s, or men are going to go in one room, women in another. Like, the prayer person gets to prayerfully and thoughtfully think that through and lead the group. And then we got all these contributor cards. See, nobody gets away without taking on a role. Everyone picks a card, and this teaches the group that everyone shares responsibility. It actually is really fun, and I find that even for groups that have been going a while, it helps them understand, again, their own responsibility. And I'll tell you, when you share responsibility, you show up. And that actually helps people be counted on. So that's a really great resource for helping share responsibility. And we have a simple sign-up page. People sign up for snack. People sign up to share their story. So another very cool thing in here is, what's your story? And if you sign up to share your story, the instruction cards are here. You just take a card, so it helps you know how to share your story. And you get to hold on to the mug. It says, we're better together. When you're sharing your story, put something in your hand to make you feel a little bit more comfortable, and that's our tool for helping people share their story. So these are great ways to help people contribute. You know what? Some of the fun things in this box, we've got ideas for growing your group and icebreakers. And these are just average games. Some of them we thought up ourselves. Some of them we got ideas from others. We've got these M&Ms in here. That's one of the games that they play. We have a deck of cards. I have to say, this is amazing. And thanks to Sandals Church for this idea. We've just made it our own. There's 3 types of cards. One where they're a little bit more on the faith and God types of conversation starters. One is more like about you personally, and they can be really funny. And then some are more your experience with other people. And you know what? I just find you could use these week after week after week. They're super easy, and people pick a card, any card, and sort of it helps engage people. I've learned more about my group members from those cards in the last couple of weeks, and we've been together for 2 years, things I didn't even know. Also, we got string because that's for one of our games. We've thrown in some pens to help with actually another game that we play, but you can see all the games in there if you want to look into our leader guide and download it. We also have this very quirky little piece of wood. It's a talking stick. And this, whether they use it or not, it's really a helpful tool even to just illustrate, like everybody has to take turns talking. And you pass the stick around, and it encourages those who don't maybe get a chance to talk, some of the introverts that need some encouragement. And it helps the extroverts wait their turn. I always say count to 3, extroverts. Don't share until 3 other people have shared before you. So it's just another little tool to help teach a group how to function well together. But there's a real gem in this box that actually goes with what we call our 2 guardrails for groups. So we, again, got this from Steve Gladen. Thank you, Steve. But the curriculum guardrail and the coaching guardrail. And this is helping our groups when you're launching hundreds of groups. What was the curriculum? Can you just do whatever you want? Well, we created a starter series, and we put handouts to go with our starter series in the box, but everything is downloadable, and it's on our new c4connectgroups.com website. There's our group goal. As you go on this site, it's very simple. The group in a box feature is there, and then there's this leaders video, which along with the leaders guide really helps equip leaders quickly, getting them on page. And we really talk in this video about sort of what makes your group successful and what are some things that will not make your group successful. And then we have our 3-part starter series. So there's 3 videos. It covers 3 weeks of discussion. It focuses on our group goals. It focuses on our discipleship model and our care strategy. This really equips groups to get everyone on the same page. And then the next thing in our curriculum guardrail, they go right into our sermon series. We create resources for that too. We could create a video on that someday. And we create table talk videos. It's just another way to support groups in curriculum. And we use Right Now Media because it's a great resource for lots of topics. Our coaching guardrail is our relational way that we want to pour into leaders. So leaders get a coach. Communication is done directly via our church teams, automatic email. They meet for coffee. There's a relationship built in the coaching guardrail. How are you doing as a leader? And here's your stuff. Here's the curriculum. And here's a whole bunch of stuff. I'm telling you, it makes leading a group easy. And now we're creating a culture of everyone can start a group. And here's everything you need in the box to start your group. So this tool is not only fun, it's inspiring, and it's enabled us to transfer values of groups, the why and the how behind doing groups, and just keeping us going in the same direction. So I hope that encourages you. I'd love to know about your group in the box and any other resources you have. If you have any questions, we're just learning like you are, but we would love to share with you, encourage you, and help you, and we love to learn from you too. So I hope that this has helped you know what's in our box, and maybe you can show us what's in yours. Have a great week. Take care.